Hey besties, it's your favorite bestie back with another video. As y'all can see by the title, we're going to be going through my entire physical TBR. Now, do not mind all the piles around me. I really don't have a lot of space in this little area that I'm in to even show you guys all the books. But we're going to make it do what it do. So, I don't know what pile I'm going to start. I think I'm just going to start with this pile right here next to me. And we're just going to get into every single book that I own. So, grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, and get comfy because we're going to be here a while. We're going to be here a while. Okay, let's get right into this. First book is Harry Potter, the first one. And then I literally got the whole series. So, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And then I got the third Harry Potter. Got the fourth Harry Potter. The fifth one. The sixth one. I don't feel like naming them all. And then we have Murder at Witch's Bluff. I don't know what this is about, like, at all. I picked it up at a thrift store, hoping to potentially get into it, and I still haven't. So if you read it, let me know. Also, comment down below any of these books that you want to see me read. If there's any books that you want to see in like a video or anything, comment down below. You can also comment like video ideas, or you can follow me on Instagram or TikTok and DM me if you have any video ideas that you would like to see. And yeah, but let's just keep going through them. Then we have A Winter's Promise. I meant to read this during the winter time and I just never did. So maybe I'll read it this winter. Who knows? And then we got Once Upon a Broken Heart, which I heard you're supposed to read this after the Caraval series, if I'm correct. I don't know. And then I have Nettle and Bone. And then I have Ruin and Rising, which is part of the... I actually don't even know what it's called, but I got this one. I also have Sage and Storm, I think is what it's called. And then As Old as Time. I don't know if I'm gonna ever get to this. I might end up unhauling this, but I don't know yet. And then I have Crush the King, which looks kind of interesting. I also got this from Free Little Library. I don't know if I'm gonna ever pick it up, but I may, especially if you guys want to see it. Okay, that's the first pile. Let's get into, I'll just do this one right next to me. We got Rebel Witch, which I've already started. The next 3 books I already started. So Rebel Witch, I've started, I just haven't got to finish yet. Dead Silence, I've also started, but I just haven't finished it yet. And then Butcher and Blackbird, I've also started and just haven't finished yet. And then we have these two. It's Crown of Coral and Pearl and Kingdom of Sea and Stone. I think this is like a series. I'm just not sure which one comes first. And then I have, this is called Thirst, and this is the first one in the series. I might actually try to get into it, but I don't know. I don't know yet. And then I have The Book Thief. And I also have I Am the Messenger. And then we got Circe. I think that's what it's called. Circe. I don't know what any of these are really about, honestly. And then we got The Guest List, which I've tried to start and then I kind of put it to the side. So I don't know if I'm ever going to finish it. And then the next few books is There Are No Saints. I think this is like a dark romance. Mafia, maybe? Maybe. And then we got Twisted Games, which I'm actually kind of very excited to get into. I read the first book in the series in a recent video. I read it actually this month, and now I kind of really want to get into this one. So this may or may not get read very soon. And then we got Layla by Colleen Hoover. Then I got The Fear by Natasha Preston. And then, ooh, I got The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. And then I got The Man Who Died Twice. And I think this is actually the second book in the series. And I think I got the first book too. So. And then we got If I Stay by Gail Foreman. We got The Shack, which I'm very scared to read. But I really want to read it. And then we got The Glass Castle. And then these 4 books are 4 books that I'm hoping to read this month, but I don't know for sure. We got Keeping 13. I just finished Binding 13 in the same video that I read Twisted Love, so very excited about that. And then Fearless. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to read this book because I loved the whole series. Like, definitely a 5-star series to me, and I'm ready to get into the last one. And then we got Bloodguard, which I'm excited to get into. It sounds really good by the whatever it's called. It sounds good. And then we got Hunting Adeline, which I read the first book, I think last month. Or the month before, so I'm ready to get into this one. And then our next little stack right here, we got House of Ash and Shadow, which is book 1. And then we got A Discovery of Witches. This one looks so interesting. It's called Stranger Skies. This is an advanced reader's copy, but it came out in November, so I'll probably, maybe one day I'll go look in the store and see if I can find this and see what it looks like now. But I like the advanced reader copy. Like, I like how it looks. It looks really nice. Yeah. Then we got The Sun in the Void. It looks kind of interesting too. I have no idea what this is about, but it looks really good. My books is really dusty. Yeah. I need to wipe my bookshelves down before I put these books back on. And then we have The Selection. And then I have Foul Lady Fortune, which I've started and I just never finished. I never got into it, but maybe I'll try again. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. And then I have The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo. I'm excited to get into this whenever I finally pick it up. I don't know what it's about, but I read Hellbent, I think. Ninth House? Hellbent? Which one? I don't know. Whichever one is the first one. And now I'm going to get into more of her books. And then we have It Was You, which I've started. I also tabbed a little bit of it. So I definitely do think I need to really get back into it. Maybe I'll do a video where I finish books that I've started. The next one is Stalking Jack the Ripper, which I've also started. I got actually pretty far into here. I don't know why I stopped. I definitely want to pick it back up and finish it though. And then the next book we got is King of Sloth, which is the 4th book in the, I think it's called Kings of Sin series. I love this book. Well, I love the books before this. King of Wrath was my favorite, I think, in this whole series. But I'm ready to get to this one. Ready to get to this one. Actually, I don't think I've read the 3rd one yet either. I think I only read the 1st and the 2nd, and the 1st one was my favorite. And then we got Love Unwritten. And then we got The Thursday Murder Club, which is the 1st book in that series that I had told you guys about. And then we got Realm Breaker. It looks interesting. I feel like I might really enjoy this book. I kind of want to get into it soon. And then we got Only Ever Yours. I hate this cover. I hate it with a passion. Then we got Less. The Radcliffe Ladies Reading Club. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Not sure. Eve's Covering. And then Delicious Monsters. I actually am really excited about this one too. I just sometimes forget that I have half of the books that I own because I literally got so many books. I got so many books that I need to read. So, yeah. Let's go to this side. Let's go through this pile right here. So, these are mainly my Christmas books, kind of. Not mainly, actually. It's a good portion of them. We got The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score. I think I like Lucy Score a lot. I don't know for sure, but I think I do. And then we got 3 Holidays and a Wedding, The Christmas Tree Farm, The Holiday Swap, Little Libraries of Banned Books, The Doctor's Daughter. I got Kafka on the Shore. I've seen like weird reviews, like mixed reviews about this. So I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I don't know. No idea. And then we got Kiss Heaven Goodbye. The Underground Railroad. Raven Queen. A lot of these books I have no idea what they're even about. And then I got Tuesdays with Morrie. I got a really beat up version. So maybe if I find like a nicer version in like a Free Little Library or something, I'll grab it. But if not, I got this version. And then I got Una Out of Order. The Balcony, which I'm actually like intrigued about this one. And then I have How My Neighbor Stole Christmas, which a lot of people, when I say a lot, I mean a lot of people do not like this book. So I'm like really nervous to get into it, but I own it, so I'm eventually gonna read it. And then the other Christmas books I have is the Xmas Holidays. And then we got Holly Jolly Cowboy. We got Christmas at Fireside Cabins. And then we got, what is this? Christmas at the Ranch. And the final Christmas book, I believe, is Spectacular, which I think was a Christmas novella for the Carval series. I just couldn't get to it because I haven't finished the series yet. And then the last 2 books in this pile is The Woman Outside My Door, Secrets Never Die, and The Cheerleaders. And then we got The Housemaid's Secret and The Housemaid is Watching. I also have The Housemaid, which I will see soon, but it's somewhere over there. And then we got Lethal and The Switch by Sandra Brown. The next pile will just go right behind me. So we got The Stars Are Dying. This book is so freaking cute, which is why I picked it up. Ooh, my foot is so asleep right now, y'all. I'm so sorry. And then we got The Girl on the Train, which I don't know nothing about. And then we got Blood Sisters. I also started this book, and then I stopped reading it. I definitely want to get back into it, though. Hopefully, I can one day soon. I don't know. And then we got All the Colors of the Dark. I don't remember who it was. I heard one person talk about it, and since then I've been wanting to read it. And I found it on Facebook Marketplace for like $5, so I picked it up. And then the last 2 books is, we have The Darkness Within Us, which is the second book in a series. I think The Shadows Between Us is the first one. I need to get that one and read that one first. And then I got The Personal Librarian. And then coming over here, we got Little Woman, which I want to read very bad, very, very bad. I'm just a little nervous to read it. We got The Night Shift, and then Ocean Prey. I just don't really read like the mass paperback, like the small ones, but I will eventually. The next few books, we got The Secret Life of Bees. I don't know why I picked that up. I don't know. Half of these books, I have no idea why I even grabbed them. Sometimes I just go crazy when I find books. Then we got 11 Paper Hearts. We got Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas, which I don't know if I'm gonna read ever. I might get rid of it soon. We got The Villa. In the end, we got I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter. Whew. And then we got Mad Honey. I don't know. And then we got Two Wrongs Make a Right, which I also started. I got 60 pages in to chapter 10. And then I stopped reading it. And then we got They Both Die at the End. The next book is I Hope This Doesn't Find You, which I think is a YA book. The Dancing Girls is the next book. This one looked really interesting. The cover seemed kind of spooky, but it looks really interesting. And then we got Funny You Should Ask, and we got Eeny Meeny. Then I got City of Bones. I think this is like a big series. So I need to figure out her whole reading order and start from the first book. I don't know if this is it. And then I have Her Soul to Take, which I am like terrified to read. Terrified. I think I tried to start it and I couldn't get into it at first. So I'll try again. And then we got Too Late by Colleen Hoover. And then the last two books in this pile is Hellbent, So I Was Right, Ninth House was the first one. And then The Cellar by Natasha Preston. Whew. Next pile. So I got three. Oh, I got so many more piles behind me, y'all. Y'all, I got so many books. This is only half of it. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's just pull. Let's just see what we get. Okay, so this one is The Outsider by Stephen King. And then we got King of Greed. I was right. So I haven't read the third one yet. I've read the first and the second, I believe. So, King of Greed. And then we got Belladonna, which I also started. I don't remember how far I got, but I know I started it. Shadow and Bone. This is the first book in that one series I was trying to tell y'all about. Oh. And then I got Lightlark. We got Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna. And then we got The Secrets We Kept. And we got Orphan Train. The next book is The Maid. Then we got Pretty Reckless. Then She Was Gone. The Frozen River. Lure of the Wild. Homefront. Immortal Dark. Ice Cold Heart. We got Forbidden. The Night Swim. Finley Donovan Jumps the Gun. This is the third or fourth book in the series, and I haven't even read the first, so. And then we have The Dutch House. What Lies in the Woods. Unmissing. The Girls I've Been. The Spanish Love Deception. Perfect Timing. Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. I love this cover. I don't know what it is, but I love it. And then we got Room. And the final book in that pile is Bluebird. And then we got the entire Throne of Glass series. Let me grab them. All. We got the entire series. And no, this is not in the right order, but the entire series. So, Tower of Dawn, Kingdom of Ash, Queen of Shadows, Crown of Midnight, The Assassin's Blade, Heir of Fire, Empire of Storm, and then the Assassin's Blade is on, the Throne of Glass is on my cart, which we'll go through last. And then the last pile we have is The Trial of the Sun Queen, Maybe Meant to Be, Where the Dead Sleep, Full Measure, and the final book is Reminders of Him. Now those are all the books that aren't on my TBR cart. I'm going to get my TBR cart, clear up some space, and then... Alright y'all, so we got the cart right here. So let's go through all the books in the cart. Let's start with what's on top. What's on top is the rest of my Heartstopper box set. So we got volume 2, 3, and 4 in here. I already read the first one. And then we'll just start at the top and work our way down. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So we got Sweet Nightmare. We got All Roads Lead Here. Fable for the End of the World. This one looks so pretty, y'all. Like, so pretty. It looks like I have a bookmark in here. And then we got Story of My Life. And then we got Make Believe Match. We got Promise Me Not. Wild Side. Exquisite Ruin. This book is so freaking pretty, y'all. So pretty. And then we got The Coven. The Air He Breathes. Before I Let Go. The House Across the Lake. The Only One Left. The Last Thing He Told Me. Most of All You. One Italian Summer. The 7-Year Slip. Better Than the Movies. The House in the Cerulean Sea. One Night on the Island. Imagine Me. This is book 6, my final book. The Fabric of Our Souls. See You Yesterday. 1,000 Boy Kisses. If He Had Been With Me. The Rumor. Wooing the Witch Queen. Dark Secession. Throne of Glass. The Homewreckers. Only Love Can Hurt Like This. Apples Never Fall. June 1st. Then we got In the Likely Event. Pile's getting tall. You can literally see them. Sorry. We got Welcome to Fear City. I need to make a new pile ASAP. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Scythe or Scythe. I think it's Scythe. That's what I call it. Can't Spell Treason Without T. Never. I really want to read this one. Now to the other side. We got The Woman, which I've also started and have not finished. Don't judge, guys. We got Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows. We got Darling Girls. The Way I Am Now. The Final Gambit. Six Scorched Roses. I have to finish the first book in this series. I forgot what it's called. The Serpent and the Wings of Night, I think is the first one. The Cursed. The Counselors. Wish of the Wicked. The Reappearance of Rachel Price. Give Me a Sign. And then we have Desperate Measures. Distance. The Last Bookshop. The Things We Leave Unfinished. Billy Summers. Everyone I Kissed Since You Got Famous. All the Light We Cannot See. Unsteady. The Heart of the Deal. If Cats Disappeared from the World. It's so tiny. I'm so excited. I really want to read this one too. And then Lessons in Chemistry. We got one more row. This is gonna fall. These are going to fall all over. I need to fix the piles. Okay. Please don't knock over. Okay. We got Love Redesigned. Angel Falls. The Cruel Prince. One Summer in Savannah. The Housemaid. The Fake Mate. Vow of Revenge. Summer Romance. And the final book on my TBR is I Fell in Love with Hope. That was every single book on my physical TBR. No, it wasn't. Fucking shit. Hold on. One moment. I'll be right back. I have a box of books I need to get down. And then we'll be... Yeah. 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 Let me just... Okay. Alright. This is the rest. Sorry. I forgot. I underestimated how many books I actually own. We have Happy Place by Emily Henry. Good Girl, Bad Blood. Wild About You. A Little Life. So This Is Ever After. The Unmaking of June Farrell. We'll Always Have Summer. A Study in Drowning, Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, Yellowface, Heard It in a Love Song, Junie, Two Truths and a Lie, Kill for Me, Kill for You, and finally, Carrie Soto is Back. Now that's every single book on my physical TBR. I can't even begin to even guess how many books this is. And these are not including my Christian books and my like self-help books, self-help books that I have over there. I got like 10 of them, maybe 15, 10, I think, around that. It's not even, yeah. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna count every book, and I'm gonna tell you guys how many books we actually have. So, drop your guess right now in the comments right now. How many books do you think I own on my not even I own? How many books do you think is on my physical TBR? Leave your guesses down below, y'all. Leave them down below. Alright, y'all, so I went through and I counted every single book. I have 236 unread books. So, yeah. Okay. I just put all those books away, y'all. And I don't ever want to take another one out. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next video. Love you. See you in the next video. Bye.